Hello everyone, and welcome to Digital Wilds. We're here to keep you informed and inspired by introducing some tech frontiers to develop your digital literacy. Today we're diving into the topic of virtual collaboration. Zoom, one platform to connect, an online synchronous meeting tool. It helps consolidate communications, connect people, and collaborate better together in the boardroom, classroom, operating room, and everywhere in between. Today, we also invite some Zoom users to share their thoughts with us. Let's connect some Zoom users through Zoom Meeting.
Hi.
Can you guys share some personal experience of using Zoom and what do you think of it?
Okay, sure. I often use Zoom for language learning. For example, when I prepared my IELTS speaking test, I often use Zoom to practice my spoken English. With my friends, we often create some breakout rooms and make a lot of practice. So I think Zoom is a very convenient and useful tool for language learning.
Yeah, I have also used Zoom to hold business meetings with my colleagues based out of cities during my work internship to complete our cooperation project. Although it was my first time using it, I found it was very easy to get started with.
Yes, I do agree with the convenience of Zoom, but there is a disadvantage of Zoom, I think. Sometimes I will get tired because I look at the screen for a longer time, so that's my personal experience.
Thank you for sharing. In the first session, we invite the researcher to introduce to us Zoom's innovation in communication for its borderless, efficient, and traceable.
Compared with face-to-face communications, one of Zoom's obvious advantages is its borderless. It breaks geographical limitations, making communications everywhere. It not only works for business, but also education and personal social occasions. For business, companies can have their employees working from home. Building a virtual team is available through Zoom. People can have their online colleagues and more flexible working time.
For education, worldwide programs are held through Zoom. Schools can introduce learning programs from all over the world. Students can also enjoy different kinds of educational resources through Zoom. Zoom also supports connections among faculty, students, and staff in the educational community. Zoom also plays a role of enhancing social bonds. A virtual wedding sounds crazy, but during the pandemic, Zoom made up for such important social occasions and ceremonies. An article blog provides a view of how his mother used Zoom to gather with her friends and relatives in different places, attending family gatherings and even funerals. He states that Zoom went from an office tool to a social platform. The second advantage is efficient. Some business managers on LinkedIn and Forbes state that Zoom can reduce the cost of traveling and offline meetings. Communications can be started up quickly and easily for some target issues, and some functions like voting, translation, and group discussions can also improve the accessibility and involvement of communications.
And another advantage is that communications are traceable. Meeting recording and content archiving are available with Zoom. Zoom's automatic recording and text description functions help people to record and save the content. It also improves the accuracy of work and make the communications recordable.
In the first session, we can see that Zoom indeed innovates the way people connect in communication. In the second session, we invite the researcher discusses how Zoom develops English as a foreign language learners' communicative competence.
There is a study exploring the effects of Zoom on EFL learners' speaking skills, which conducted pre- and post-tests to monitor learners' learning progress. Participants were divided into two groups, performing tasks through Zoom and in face-to-face classes, who are assessed based on three criteria, which are discourse management, lexical resources, and interactive communication.
According to the results, we can see that participants in the experimental group improved their scores. However, the improvement in the control group is significantly less than that in the experimental group, as their scores showed little or no change. These findings indicate that the students who interacted virtually via Zoom outperformed those who interacted in their face-to-face classes, showing that video conferencing is more effective in students' development and enhancement of speaking skills. Moreover, compared to face-to-face classes, the video conferencing setting can foster a more relaxing atmosphere, which is conducive to enhanced interaction and increased learners' motivation and willingness to communicate and practice their speaking. While learners in the control group felt inhibited at times, as they did not want to make mistakes for fear of being ridiculed in front of the class, learners using Zoom claimed that there was no peer pressure, as they could interact in a friendly atmosphere outside the classroom context.
Research has also proved that Zoom's interactive features and flexibility can effectively enhance speaking skills and facilitate speaking proficiency. According to the research, small group discussions and peer interactions are crucial for developing speaking proficiency, and Zoom's interactive features, such as breakout rooms, can promote collaborative learning and provide more opportunities for meaningful communication practice. Additionally, the immediate feedback provided through Zoom's chat function contributes to more effective learning. Studies have shown that timely and specific feedback is essential for language development, as it allows learners to identify errors, refine their language use, and develop greater accuracy and fluency.
In the second session, we can see that Zoom does help EFL learners a lot. And in the third session, according to the data, remote learners report burnout from virtual repetitive settings. So how to stay energized? Let's invite the researcher.
Pepper and other researchers state that all communications include nonverbal expressions. During the normal conversations, both speakers' facial expressions and body language are noticed and responded to immediately. Although Zoom provides dynamic visual and auditory feedback, the visual feedback is reduced and facial responses are difficult to distinguish, especially when on the screen.
Pepper conducted a poll about online learning among 350 college students. The vast majority reported that learning was somewhat to extremely difficult, with only the minority of students, approximately 6%, preferred to online learning. According to 2021 Stanford News report, there were several reasons for Zoom fatigue. Firstly, excessive amounts of close-up eye contact is highly intense. Secondly, seeing yourself during video chats constantly in real time is fatiguing. Thirdly, video chats dramatically reduce our usual mobility. Fourthly, the cognitive load is much higher in video chats.
Participants can also use Zoom's built-in features to improve focus and engagement. Once in the meeting, participants can share their screens and annotate in real time, making it easy to highlight, draw, or mark up shared content. Make full use of AI-powered features like automated meeting summaries, transcription, and action item tracking to reduce cognitive load and make the class more smooth.
Therefore, Zoom fatigue will be reduced and online learning will become more productive.
In the last session, we're informed with some advice of how to avoid Zoom fatigue. Will you try it? Share your thoughts with us at digitalwilds.com. Stay tuned for updates, and don't forget to subscribe for more Tech Frontiers. This is Aurora, reminding you that in the digital wilderness, adaptability is the key. Thank you for watching, and see ya!